So some of your brides at home might be thinking this: I've dreamed of my wedding my entire life. I love the hydrangea plants and flowers. I need them. I must have them. A little brown is okay. What do you say to that person?
I mean, if she's okay with it,
yeah.
I will do everything I can to make sure that I treat that hydrangea a certain way. You know, we have our tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
To make sure that they are fresh and hydrated. So, I mean, there are also other things I could probably sell her on, like maybe sticking a water tube on it.
I see. You're right. Like,
yeah.
I want the hydrangeas.
Yeah. If you're dead set on that,
I need them.
yeah, I'll make sure it happens.
See, so
and I'll be there. I'll spray it. I'll make sure.
Can you spray it?
Yeah.
Does that, like, if
we have special spray that keeps them hydrated?
so somebody walks around all day and just kind of sprays them?
Oh, I spray everything. I spray all day.
All day I spray. So you see, you can make it happen as long as you. I think it's as long as you understand.
Yes, if you want, I don't want somebody not realizing that their flower could wilt. Like, I want to make sure I let you know that this is a possibility of this happening throughout the day.
Right.
Maybe your morning pictures will be beautiful, but by the time you throw that thing,
You got a little brown on
a lot of
your
brown
flowers.
on it. Yeah.
Well, that shows the progress of the day.
Yes.
But the idea is you'll do whatever you can
Yes.
to keep them from
Yes.
browning, or what's the word you use?
Wilting.
Wilting.
They get like.
Yeah, we'll keep them from.
I don't ever ask a bride what her budget is, because my prices are my prices. So, if your budget's $5,000, that's great, but it probably would only cost, maybe it might be half that. I don't know what it would cost.
So it's tough to say what something would really cost. Like, I'm sure everybody's like, hey, I want this. Can you give me a price real fast? And it's kind of tough to throw out a number,
it's very hard.
right?
Yeah. So I do have, like a general pricing list that I can easily just rattle off.
So again, you can kind of work with anybody's budget.
Yes.
They kind of,
We do.
you go off to what their ideas are.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying to yourself, wow, that could be a $10,000 budget. It could cost $10,000, or it could
But
cost
we don't
X
need to
amount.
spend that, and
Right.
yeah.
So you'll also help them.
Definitely.
Budgeting their stuff.
A lot of my brides are not sure if they should have flowers at the church because of all the restrictions.
Sure.
And I say, save some money. Let's not do any church arrangements. We'll bring them to, we'll make your bouquet bigger, or we'll add extra arrangements at the reception.
Because also, I think with the ceremony, that if you have the flower arrangement set up there, they stay there till
Yeah, sometimes they have to stay there. Yeah.
for a little bit.
So you're spending money and you don't get to take them with you.
The church
so-
wins.
The church wins.
So the thing is, you could work with anybody's budget, ideas. You kind of get creative with both of them. And I think the best point is you're both on the same page.
Yes, always.
Understanding that a lot of work goes into building and making and ordering these flowers.
Yes.
So
A
that's
lot of work behind the scenes before we even start arranging.
Couple
And
of
I don't want to
styles.
say no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard.
no, nobody wants to say no.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I've had to say no to a couple, and they understand, but they're like, oh, we should have booked you earlier. So it's tough,
Well, that's a good one. Speaking of booking you earlier, what's a good time that I should call you up and say, hey, I'm getting married. When do we start talking about flowers?
Really, you can book me whenever. I'm not going to push you away if your wedding is in 5 years from now. I will,
That's pretty
I'll
ambitious,
sit
huh?
with you. I don't have a time limit. Even if you're getting married next month and, something happened to your florist and you need somebody, yeah, great. I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So-
I'm very easygoing.
Yeah, put it out, girl. That's it. She makes it fun, it's easy, it's simple, and you kind of work with everybody's ideas.
Yes.
So I like it. So there isn't just for a certain time. They could actually say, oh my God, and my flower, Saturday's my wedding, it's Monday.
Oh, yeah.
You can help them out.
Oh, yeah. And I'm always communicating with my brides. I give them my cell phone number. I'm always saying, text me if you see something you love, and if you see something you want to buy, I'll let you know if the price is good. So I'm always in touch with my brides.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. You get a
Yeah.
phone call, and there's a, oh my God, I'm having a dream about my hydrangeas.
That just
They don't come
happened.
in. What do I do?
I just had a bride tell me that she was having nightmares, and it was about the flowers, and she was worried. So I said, don't worry. I had nightmares too, but don't worry. I got the flowers. They'll look beautiful.
It was a nightmare. They didn't come in. It wasn't the right ones. I was thinking
Just
about
terrible arrangements. She
just-
said. She said they were terrible, and I was her florist, so she wanted to make sure that you know, they were going to be okay. And I said it was just a dream.
I think it's funny. Everybody has dreams about their weddings.
They do, yeah.
Shoes don't show up. But the thing is, when you're working with the right people, you're comfortable with, you're working for somebody or with somebody who knows the industry, has been doing it, just relax. Trust.
Yes, trust your vendors. Like,
Yes.
you're hiring us for a reason, and we know what we're doing. So I always say, just trust your vendors. Trust your photographer. Trust that, you know, she's going to arrive on time. Trust me. I promise I'll do my best job.
Yeah,
and that's what we're here for. So we don't need you stressing over everything.
Yeah, don't stress.
We stress. You don't have to stress.
You don't stress.
We stress behind the scenes.
That's why, again, so much work goes behind the scenes. But again, keeping everything simple, easy, and fun for all you, I think, is great. And for those of you who don't know anything about flowers, Melinda's awesome. She'll clearly talk to you whenever.
Yes.
Have a glass of wine,
Yes.
chat, and just learn about peonies?
Peonies.
Peonies.
And hydrangeas.
And hydrangeas with a G.